What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where behind me is our first 2023 Alfa Romeo Stelvio on the channel, and it's the TI trim, the middle spec trim. Now for our first Giulia on the channel for 2023, we did the Veloce, which is the higher spec trim, not counting the Estrema models because those are special editions, but the Veloce is the highest spec on your normal trims, and the TI, well, that's your middle spec, which is your luxury model trim. So I want to show off the 2023 Stelvio this year because some things are a little bit more expensive. Yeah, I get it, and I'll break that down in the sticker, but you also get something standard on the 2023 Stelvio TIs that you didn't get last year that I think a lot of you SUV buyers might enjoy. So with that said, let's check out the spec on this 2023 Alfa Romeo Stelvio TI. And if you guys haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel because when you subscribe, it grows the channel and I get more opportunities to get more Alfa Romeos like this 2023 Alfa Romeo Stelvio TI behind me today. All right, so the 2023 Alfa Romeo Stelvio TI. Again, we got this in the TI spec, which is the luxury trim level. All right, so some things come standard over the Sprint models, some things you won't see that you have on the Veloce models. So with that said, I'll kind of break it all down for you guys because what means luxury to you guys? Well, painted materials over plastic materials, more chrome or aluminum, special wood and luxury kind of seats, all that kind of stuff. So let's see what we get out of the 2023 model of the Stelvio TI. All right, guys, so here she is in all of her glory before the new refresh is revealed. Now we've seen the spy photos. We know that CEO Gianfilippo Imperato has confirmed that they will be showing off what the new Giulia and Stelvios will look like in November of this year. All right, but it will probably be for a 2024 model year. So we will have to wait in order to get those to dealerships, to the market. So in the meantime, we have what you guys are used to, but this Rosso paint, back in 2021, obviously we knew it was free. 2022 last year, we knew it was $330. Well, this time it's $400, so went up a little bit in price, all right? But still looks great. This is the, I want to say, basic paint versus Rosso Etna, which is the premium paint for 2022 and 2023 as far as reds go. All right, but it still looks phenomenal. You still have your bi-xenon headlamps. Again, we know that these are going to be full tri-LEDs like the Tonale when we see that restyling coming up, but we've already seen the spy photos of what those are going to look like. Now, the front Scudetto with the Trilobo, you can see aluminum, all right, for the TI. It's done in aluminum because it's a more classy spec because this is the luxury trim, right? But everything else you guys see has stayed the same. Now, also for what you call luxury in the TI spec, well, you have the Vesuvio gray appearance kit. So instead of plastic cladding around the wheel wells and down the side skirts, and same in the rear bumper, which we'll see in a moment, it's done in Vesuvio gray paint. All right, then you have your 5-hole wheels here, 19 inches with the silver caliper with black script. Again, a very classy look compared to anything being sportier, all right, like your sport wheels, red calipers, white script, stuff like that. Scorpion Verde tires from Pirelli, same that you're used to. TI badge on the side lets you know what trim we're working with here. And what's nice, look at the window moldings. No more plastic cladding window moldings. For 2022, they gave us, for the TI and for the Sprint, these nasty looking plastic window moldings that just look so uninspiring, so cheap. Now we have back to gloss, okay? Because the Veloces for 2022 got the gloss. The other two models did it. Now on the TI, we have gloss. So we'll have to see the Sprint, all right? Make sure you watch out for the Sprint video to see if those basic entry-level models get the same kind of treatment as far as the window moldings. And then standard for the TI is gloss black roof rails, all right? So you would think, well, for the classier model, we're doing the front with the Scudetto in aluminum. You would think that aluminum for the roof rails, but no, standard comes gloss black. But you also come standard with the panoramic roof. That is standard for the TI. So it blacks out the roof with the black shark fin antenna. Now we come along the rear, we have a red spoiler, black DLO coming around the sides there, and then the LED tails we're used to, Stelvio badge in bright chrome, the Alfa Romeo insignia right there in the middle, and Q4, which is the all-wheel drive system, all right, the intelligent all-wheel drive system. Now also, for the TI spec, again, you would expect chrome exhaust tips for more luxury to match with the aluminum rear diffuser that comes on the TI with the Vesuvio gray painted body kit. But it's black exhaust tips. Now, I'm not mad at it, but I'm just trying to catch the theme here on, luxury versus sporty. You would think sporty would have the black exhaust tips and luxury would have chrome exhaust tips. Same with, doing those in aluminum. But again, this is how we're looking for the 2023 model year when it comes to the TI spec. What do you guys think? Let's not forget under the hood. We know this engine, right? 2-liter, 4-cylinder, 280 horsepower, 306 pound-feet of torque with a 0 to 60 in 5.5 and a 144 top speed. This is going to be going away soon too, guys. Keep in mind, Alfa Romeo is full EV by 2025, which means that we might see this next year or it might be changed up for the next generation, given that the next refresh will be debuted in November, but as a 2024 model, we think. So with that said, appreciate it while it's here. We love it, but wish it had a little bit more horsepower. I feel like they could have utilized this engine just a little bit more because it's fantastic with the driving response, with the 8-speed ZF transmission. Just the handling, everything on this whole package is great. You just wanted more of it. You feel like I could get a little bit more out of it. And while, the EVs and stuff will have tons of power and everything like that, it won't have the same feel as an ICE, okay, an internal combustion engine. Can't speak today. It won't have the same feeling as that. So I know we talk about this not having enough power and wanting a little bit more out of it, but at the same time, we're gonna have to appreciate it while it's still here. And even though the price of fuel all around the world, or petrol all around the world, has been up, will you still keep the same fuel economy for the 2023 model year at 24 combined city and highway with 22 city and 28 highway? Now, the big thing here is you're going to be spending a little bit more at the pump, and it reflects on the sticker, which we'll check out once we go over the full sticker breakdown. You just spend, it's a significant amount, but again, it's because of fuel costs. Based on fuel costs, this is still the same as far as the fuel economy and EPA range, but things change, and we're going to break it all down. Now, new and standard for the 2023 model year is the hands-free liftgate. Normally, you would use the key here and double-click that there, or you would use the button right there under the liftgate, or even the button inside. Now, you can get the hands-free liftgate on previous model years, but it's an option to where this year, as you guys can see, I just stick my foot in there and it opens right up without me pressing anything. Now, that was for demonstration purposes. I can keep this in my pocket, but I just wanted to show you guys that I wasn't pressing it. So that's a standard option we'll see on the sticker. But 56 cubic feet of space, tons of space per usual, same layout as before, all 3 seats fold down, privacy vent shade here, if I can pull it, all right? And then your floor mats are there, your front plate kit here, all right? In the center, you do have your battery in the middle there, all right? Tools, well, one tool and your tow hook there, all right? And then under this false floor, you can have tons of extra stowage. Again, pretty simple, pretty easy. Oh, and same rules apply on the way down. To close, just do the kick down the middle and hands-free as they advertise. All right, guys, so stepping inside, doing this real quick just to show off the spec. Again, everything is what you're used to from Alfa for the 2023 model year that you've seen in 2022. Now, keep in mind that you have the dark oak wood trim in the TI model, okay? So a little bit more luxury with the dark oak. But other than that, everything is black on black on black as far as the leather. And then you have your aluminum. Everything that you guys have seen before, the 8.8-inch touchscreen, your TFT screen, your speedo, all that stuff. But keep in mind, for the next versions, which should be debuted in November, this is going to change it to Uconnect 5, which is the latest Uconnect system from the Stellantis group that you've seen in the new Maserati models. And this should be all digital, as we've seen in the spy photos. This whole thing is going to be a digital screen, all right? No more big dials, no more analog gauges. So, with that said, this is going to completely change up when it comes to the front right up here, when it comes to next model year 2024, unless they do a special edition for 2023 that gives it its initial changes right off the back. But other than that, guys, This is the last time you're going to see these things that are looking like this when it comes to the cockpit. The virtual cockpit is coming. The new infotainment is coming. So with that said, you guys know all about all of this. I just wanted to do a quick look at inside with the big panoramic roof letting in all the lights. All right, the wireless charger, the charging ports inside, your DNA drive modes, your two-track system for your ZF transmission. I mean, two-track system for your dual zone climate control, cup holders, aluminum pedals. I mean, it's all self-explanatory. It's all great. Let's see what we're working with in the back. Same thing you're used to. All right, so oak wood trim, dark oak wood, Nero seating, standard. All right, you also have your two cup holders there, center feed through. You have your turbine vents for your HVAC, and you also have USB plugins there with heated seating as well. All right, so yeah, that's all I can really say about the rear. It's nice to have, again, the panel roof to let in a little bit more natural lighting. But yeah, the rear is pretty standard, pretty simple, pretty chill, pretty to the point. Nothing necessarily wrong with that. Per usual, let's take a look at those bi-xenons lit up. All right, with the turn signals there and the LED running light. And then the amber turn signal. Try to do it on this side where there's a little less sun so you can kind of see it lit up there. And then the full LED tails with the fog lamp illuminated there, as you guys can see. You turn that on and that gives you your fog lamp. What do you guys think? All right, guys, so here is where things break down a little bit. And let's talk about this because I know, not everybody is going to be happy about changes, but we know the economy where it's at all over the world. We know that inflation's a thing. We know that, part demand, with the supply chain, all that stuff comes into effect when it comes to pricing of vehicles, right? Your base price for the 2023 Alfa Romeo Stelvio TI all-wheel drive is $51,150. This is a $650 increase because the base 2022 Alfa Romeo Stelvio TI was $50,500, and you guys can look it up if you want to. Now, you can say that, well, getting hands-free liftgate standard could increase the price a little bit, but with that said, I don't think it's $650 for the increase. So, call it what you will on what it may be, the reasoning. It's still a $650 upcharge, so just keep that in mind. Same with the quadrifolio models, which we'll get into at a later date. They got a higher upcharge. Same with the, Julias, all that kind of stuff. So it's just a thing. $650. Now, after all is said and done, you still get the $1,595 destination charge, and then your total price with the options is $53,145. Now, disregard this. I did a whole video on this. For some reason, this dealership is getting misprinted warranty stickers. This is not the correct warranty. Now, that's caught us off guard on the first Julia 2023 video, and I had to make a whole separate video explaining that this was the wrong warranty and that I had the new sticker with the new warranty on it. This one, I do not have the new sticker currently. This is the old misprinted sticker. The actual coverage is 4 years, 50,000 miles. So actually, I will pull up a 2022 for you guys just so you can see. Well, I don't know how well you can see that, but you can see basic warranty, 4 years, 50,000 miles. Powertrain, 4 years, 50,000 miles. All right. So again, that is wrong. So keep that in mind. That is wrong. And then we talked about the fuel costs, just briefly. So annual fuel costs, $2,300 for the 2023 model year, to where it was $1,850 for the 2022 model year. Again, it's going off of what the EPAs are, as far as what the current fuel prices and stuff are, because it's the exact same, all right, exact same when it comes to the miles per gallon, all right? So it's not on Alfa's side. That's just the estimated annual cost, all right? So I just wanted to do those side-by-side comparisons so you guys can see, that's out of their doing, all right? So with that said, let's talk about the options we have for this. So the Alfa Rosso paint, it's a little bit more expensive this year. It used to be $330. Well, okay, hold on. First, 2021 and before that, it used to be free, all right? Then for 2022, well, it became $330. Now for 2023, it went up $70 and is now $400. So the Alfa Romeo paint just slightly starts to creep up in price each time. So again, that's another thing that it's just, this is where we are. Things are getting more expensive, all right? So here we are. But with that said, you have that, and that's it for your packages. One option, and that's the paint. Other than that, the TI all-wheel drive package is part of the TI, all right? So that comes basically standard, but since it's a TI trim level, they have to add that as optional equipment as opposed to it being a Sprint or a Veloce, all right? So that gives you the Vesuvio Gray Appearance Kit, 6-way power adjustable driver's seat, 6-way power adjustable front passenger seat, and the 4UQ. So with that said, after all the standard equipment, as you guys can see here, which you're going to see the exact same thing in 2022, but one thing comes standard now that you didn't have before, and that's that hands-free power liftgate. That is new standard for 2023. Obviously, we've had it before, but it was an option. And then everything here, this is the exact same thing as the 2022 model years. So with that said, guys, just a quick glance over everything, and I just want to break down the additional charges. So the base price is more expensive. The Rosso paint is more expensive. Your fuel economy that you will be spending is a little bit more. Obviously, that's kind of common sense with the way prices and everything are. And other than that, I think one thing they took out was the Sirius XM connected services. Not exactly sure how important that was, but I had to bring it up. Other than that, guys, it's the same thing. All right, guys, so what did you think about the Stelvio TI? Yes, it's about $650 more expensive as far as the base price. Yeah, you have to pay a little bit more on fuel because, you know, fuel costs and everything like that. And yes, the warranty thing was messed up, but we know the true warranty, it is 4 years, 50,000 miles. But other than that, I mean, hey, hands-free power liftgate, that's also fun to have standard, right? For the most part, I think Alfa Romeo is just doing the last little bit of, you know, running these models out there into the world before they bring out the refresh in November. So with that said, what do you guys think about this 2023 version of the Alfa Romeo Stelvio TI? Now with that said, if you guys did enjoy the video today, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. When you give the video a like, it helps get it up in the rankings, more people can see it, and we'll have a bigger discussion on the new 2023 Alfa Romeo Stelvio. Now with that said, if you guys want to help further support the channel, always check the links down in the description below where I have a one-time link donation for my PayPal, my Cash App, my Venmo, and my Patreon, just in case you guys want to donate an extra $1 or $2 to the channel. I appreciate that extra love you guys give. Thank you so much. You guys can also check out the Ron's Rise merch in case you guys want the t-shirts, stickers, tank tops, everything Ron's Rise there. You guys can also check me out on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, see everything I'm posting, Ferrari, Maserati, Alfa Romeo, and Fiat. That doesn't always make it here to the channel. Now make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, but click the notification bell so you don't miss one video, especially with all these 2023s coming in. And with that said, you guys be blessed, have a great day, and we'll talk to you guys in the next Ron's Rise video. Peace.